Well, Pokemon UltraSun and UltraMoon are probably some of the more divisive Pokemon games that I'll be covering on this channel. Now, like with the remake games that I've covered, such as Fire and Leaf Green and Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I won't be going through the main story, but I'll just be going through some improvements that the games made. Of course, the story, obviously the story did change a bit, as it focuses more on Necrozma and introduces the Ultra Recon Squad. Other than that, the story doesn't really change much, but there are quite a few improvements that the game does introduce, which, for those who are huge fans of these games, you can point these out to anyone who says that Ultra did not introduce anything. Yeah, I am a huge fan of these games, and it's going to be fun to get to review them. Of course, for now, these are actually going to be my final reviews for now, as I'm in the process of collecting the other ones on the Switch. So, reviews of those should come out sometime in the future. So, what are some improvements that the game made? Well, first of all, there is the expanded Pokédex by about 100 Pokemon. The original Sun and Moon had a Pokédex with about 300 Pokemon, and Ultra introduced about 100 more, which definitely makes it pretty interesting in my opinion, and is one of the best additions that they added in the game. Then there is also the Mantine Surf feature that allows you to surf between the islands, which was also pretty cool. Totem Pokemon are also able to be collected in these games. Of course, some of them are exclusive to Ultra or UltraSun or UltraMoon. Go speak about more exclusives. These games definitely did get quite a few more exclusives, with a lot of them being legendary Pokemon, as one of the new features introduced in these games is the ability to go through Ultra Wormholes, which allow you to capture various legendaries and also a few Pokemon that aren't in the Pokédex, which was a pretty neat addition, and it definitely made playing these games that much better. Because trials also get enhanced a bit, as either the totem Pokemon get swapped out, or I think that they increase some levels to some of them, and they also give Mina her own trial, as I think after you beat Harper's trial, well, her grand trial, you get complete Mina's. Well, in the original Sun and Moon, you can only fight her in a post-game. Of course, they also swap out Hala for Mullane, which was pretty nice, as it did give Mullane a bit more screen time in the games, but it kind of came at the cost of a challenge, as in my opinion, Hala is probably one of the most difficult Elite Four members. Of course, there's other small improvements that these games did make, such as allowing you to get the Mega Stones for the Kanto starters by also fighting Blue, instead of having to fight Red. These are just some of the additions that I wanted to mention for these games, but they don't come without their flaws. Personally, I kind of wish that they added more changes to the story, so I do agree with people who have criticized the story for that. But overall, I did enjoy these games. The post-game especially was pretty fun, as it's literally just a bunch of fan service. As they reintroduced Team Rocket, but of course this time they're called Team Rainbow Rocket, and they have every previous evil team leader on the team. Of course, excluding Corvez, and also Archer and the other Team Rocket executives from the Johto remakes, which is kind of disappointing. But overall, these two Pokemon games were pretty fun, and if there's people who haven't played these ones yet, I definitely recommend it. But of course, that's it for now. I hope to get to review the other Pokemon games in the future. I was actually able to pick up a copy of Let's Go, Eevee, as well as Shining Pearl, so could eventually do a review of those two, but I'm just waiting to find a copy of one of the Gen 8 games with the expanded pass, which is apparently difficult to find. But I do hope to make a bit of a return this month with more top 5s and stuff. So, until then, goodbye and, well, have a nice night, everyone.